I think when I was in high school, I always had this idea in the back of my head that I didn't really want to stay where I was. I wanted to go out and experience new things. I didn't want to just be complacent, be stagnant, and I didn't want to do the same thing that all my friends were doing. I wanted to go out and make a name for myself somewhere else and go experience something that I never thought I'd ever experienced before. And so the opportunity came when I was going to apply for college that the University of Kansas was a good option for me. And I'm really glad I decided to go out that way. My mom, I would definitely heard a lot of different cases she would talk about. She would come home after working at the Office of the General Counsel in Jacksonville, and she would tell me all the cases she was working on, a lot of the cooler stuff that she'd been working on. So that kind of inspired a little bit of the legal process into what I wanted to do. It definitely inspired a lot of government, politics, policy. Then as I was moving away from more business classes, I understood that maybe that wasn't for me. Not having a coach, I feel like I would probably be in a worse spot. I think I would have just made choices, just kind of threw stuff at the wall to see what stuck. And I feel like having a coach, having that guidance, having a mapped out plan was the most important part. Someone who had done it before, someone who had experience in the things that I was interested in was crucial to me. Someone who could see my potential and then exploit that to allow me to be the best that I could possibly be. So when I first met Linton, one of the things that I was interested in was his military experience. So something that I've always had in the back of my mind is I always wanted to serve. And so that immediately stuck out like a sore thumb to me, that Linton was in the Navy, he had written a book, he had known my mom for quite some time as well. And so she was able to connect me with him. And so I understood his credibility right off the bat, and I was really excited to get to work with him. Well, there was a moment where I had a really big issue with one of the leadership roles I was in. And I asked Linton if I could have 20 minutes of his time on a random day. And he was willing to give that to me, which I thought was really cool, especially for someone as busy as him. So we had a 20-minute phone call. I talked over what I had experienced as far as that leadership role, and he was able to help me find a solution that benefited all the parties that were in that conflict. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to take a class you otherwise wouldn't take, or maybe go and try and join a club you wouldn't join. I never thought I was going to be in a fraternity. I never thought I was going to meet all of these different people or doing the kind of roles that I've done in the past at school. I never thought those were things that I was going to do when I went to school, but now having done them, I'm so glad that I was able to achieve what I did.